Hi Diamonds, it's the ex-church girl, and today I want to speak on the subject of evictions. Oh boy, me and this little makeup, I'm smeared. Hope all is well with everybody, and I want to talk on the subject of evictions today. There's a guy on TikTok. He's called Gilly Gilly 007, Gilly 007, and this little hair wants to let me be great today. And I want to just focus on you all, if you're going through the eviction process, follow him on TikTok because he can give you vital information. Like for me, I've never actually had to go through that process. Well, I did have I have to go to court, but when I showed up at court, what happened was the attorney told me, okay, we have your name, you can go now. Like, but if you do that and don't speak to the judge, they can actually put like a judgment against you. So make sure you actually talk to the judge, no matter who shows up in the court and says, if you're here for this property, this development, then just skip over that and just talk to the judge yourself, because you don't want to like if you show up in court and don't actually talk to the judge, it'll look like you didn't show up for court. So I'm making sure that you all understand that. And this guy Gilly 007 on TikTok will actually walk you through the eviction process. Like he goes through, I'm in Georgia, so he's in the state of Georgia, like Cobb County. I think he goes to Fulton County. That's all he talks about is evictions and how to maneuver the process. Like, it's not to stop being responsible as an adult, because of course you want to be responsible as an adult and not even come up being on the eviction list. But since so many people are going through it, let's talk about it. Let's come up with some kind of problem solving skills for it, because you never know when you may be in that predicament. I don't care if you're married, single, divorced, widowed, whatever, but you've got to be careful about, putting your mouth on other people, because you never know. I'm saying this out of love, because I've been there and almost got trapped up in that situation twice. So if somebody doesn't have mercy on you, you can have your stuff out on the street. And I remember seeing a man sitting on the street with his belongings out of an apartment. Everything had been set out. And my heart just sank, because he looked at me and I looked at him, and I mean, I could feel the stress of his situation. Like, it was just horrible how he just, was able to sit there on top of his stuff waiting on the truck to come and get it, because a lot of time people get set out and then their belongings get picked over, and it's just a really sad situation. And I would never laugh at anybody for going through that situation, because you never know when it's your turn. So and also be responsible with your money. Get a set of budget. All this tax money is coming out here, people. Let's take this money and put it aside. Pay your rent up for a year. If you're on Section 8, go on and pay your rent up for a year, and do that and take care of your responsibility. Pay your bills up for at least 3 months. You know how nice it is to be able to do that, have all that stuff off your back for 3 months at a time. Like, you can just save that next couple of money and then do a no buy for a while. Stop buying everything you see. Like, even myself, I'm speaking to myself now, I have to put myself on a no buy, because I get out of control sometimes with my spending. So I know because I think I have all this disposable income. Actually, I don't. So unless I'm working 2 places, I don't have any disposable income. Like, I need to stop all this spending out here. So I'm speaking to the choir on that. So go over and watch this guy Gilly 007, and I'll put his information in my description box if you going through an eviction or think you're going to be evicted. But in the meantime, get back on track. Get your finances back on track. And this is from your Auntie Sophia. Get yourself back on track, ladies and gentlemen. Don't just be set out and don't just do nothing about it. Talk to these people. See if you can work out some kind of agreement. And if not, then you have to at least start saving your money. Don't just be spurging money on a car and all this unnecessary spending out here because you're not paying rent. Save that money so when it's time to move, you can move into a better place. And then leave your place clean and neat. Don't just destroy a property because you're a renter. Don't do that. because you're setting yourself up for failure. The next time you go to a place, you're going to have issues because you didn't take care of that first place. So I always made it a policy to clean every apartment I left as if it was my own. And people always complimented me on that. They didn't tell me to do that. I did it on my own. I cleaned the toilets. I cleaned the sinks. I took the garbage out. I made the place fresher than it was when I got there. So just understand that you're setting the precedence for your next place. Whatever you play, where you leave that place, you're setting yourself up for either success or failure with the next place. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Love you, Diamond. Have a great day.